to sit down with our professionals to talk about some of the topics that have had people buzzing throughout the week.
And we have our special guest panel today. Joining us today, Dr. Dawn Carpenter, the host of the Dr. Dawn Morning Show on WDIV 99.5. Katie Cockrell, a PR specialist with Ignition Media Group, is also here with us today. And Pete Thomas, a motivational speaker, author, and also a former contestant on NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Well, welcome everyone. We're going to first start off with the border fight and what to do with all these illegal immigrants. I'm sure you've heard this in the news. The president is asking for $3.8 billion to address the problem and bring in more judges to look at deporting some of those immigrants. Others say they should simply be sent home. The influx of people looking for refuge in the U.S. is staggering, and the majority of the illegal border crossers are children. So should taxpayers, their money, should they help the situation, or should we send these children home? What do you think?
Well, I don't understand how we're exactly going to send them home. I don't think they came over with licenses. How are you actually going to get them back to where they belong? And so it's a difficult problem. Unfortunately, the government is responsible for fixing the problem that they created. And so I don't think there is a simple solution. My solution would be to take all the children and send them to the wealthiest part of the suburbs. Send them to Beverly Hills, send them to Birmingham, send them to Bloomfield Hills, instead of sending them to the ghetto. All right, instead of sending them to the inner cities, and I guarantee a problem would suddenly arise. But these children are probably going to end up in the inner city somewhere and be taught poverty as a lifestyle. So we've got to solve the problem, but I don't trust the government who created the problem to turn around and solve it.
I mean, that's an interesting take. Dr. Dawn, what do you think? I think part of the reason why this debate has gone on and on and on is that people on both sides are so passionate.
Yeah, especially when, unlike what you said, I do believe there's a very, very simple way to solve this problem, especially if you've got $3.7 billion. Because I did the math with the number of kids that were over here, and the way I look at it, you could write out a check for $100,000 to each and every one of them, but you make it out to their father and post date it 5 years, and you hand it to the kids and like, get back over there and give this to your dad, and don't cash it for 5 years. If you come back, we're going to cancel the check. Problem solved. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And that has to do with the current situation, how many children that we have here now, but looking forward and looking to the future, I mean, is this more of a national security issue? I mean, what should they do moving forward along our borders?
Yeah, I mean, I think that obviously Congress needs to kind of, I mean, it's yet another example of logjam in, you know, a dysfunctional Congress. There clearly needs to be some sort of resolution, but I mean, it's a humanitarian issue too, I think, more so than it is a national security issue at this point.
Yeah, to me, I mean, this issue goes back to the Bush administration. I remember they couldn't raise enough money to put the fence up, and now Obama changed certain policies that allow kids to flood over, and now they're asking for money. It's not going going away anyway soon, because the government creates it, and I think it helps them to keep it going in somewhat. I mean, I don't think we can, unfortunately, I don't think you just send kids back over the border. That's really, nobody's going to agree with that, right, Don?
Well,
just send them walking?
You send my niece's kids back over the border. You find every one of them that's like hers and send them over there, and you say, look, you keep sending yours over, I'm keep sending mine over, and trust me, pretty soon you'll be like, okay, that's fine.
Even exchange.
Hopefully, hopefully they're not
take them back and take them back.
They're in Oklahoma, we're good.
On that note.
They could be watching online. We're going to switch gears here a little bit and talk about Spirit Airlines. This story is just generating a lot of buzz today. You may have heard about this. Spirit Airlines is pretty much now just accepting the fact that people hate the low-cost carrier, and they're hoping to cash in on it. Earlier this week, Spirit launched a campaign. It's called Hate Miles, and basically Spirit is just asking people to vent their frustrations about the airline on Twitter, and Spirit says they're just going to hand over 8,000 free air miles, which is almost enough for a one-way ticket, I guess. Would you do this for the #1 most complained about airline for 5 years running? Katie, we're going to start with you on that one, because obviously they're dealing with a real PR issue here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and this is exactly, it's a marketing gimmick. I mean, first of all, the 8,000 miles, if you get, isn't there like a credit card contingency too? You have to apply for their credit card. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. This is like yet another reason why Spirit is on my, I mean, it's the absolute worst.
They're on my do not fly list.
Absolutely.
I hate them.
No,
I mean, I'm one of those people that hate. I can remember flying a red eye the last time I ever did Spirit, and I'm flying out of LAX, and because it's so cheap, everybody's trying to check bags with their different prices. I swear, there's a guy trying to check a surfboard, this other person's trying to check check a box fan. Granny's trying to check a George Foreman grill or carry it on rather. So it's horrible. I mean, I'm sitting on the plane and I'm thinking, this is soul plane. I hope Snoop Dogg's not flying this thing. I mean, I just would
Actually,
never.
I would be hoping Snoop Dogg would fly the plane because then the fumes would keep me from worrying about everything else that's going on.
That's true.
What's the
I would never
thinking
fly them
behind
again.
asking people to come out and tweet their horrible experiences?
Because they can make a profit.
It's all
Absolutely,
about
free publicity.
Yeah, free publicity to get us to talk about it, which is exactly what they've done.
Even if it's bad publicity.
is good publicity.
I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
that's
because
the
if they were
rule.
giving 8,000 miles per tweet, I'd have enough to go to Beijing and back 5 times.
But they're going to charge you every time you go to the bathroom or every time you use your reading light. So you're still going to pay at the end.
Yeah, and
You
those
don't even get
8,000
water for
miles.
free.
Yeah,
That's
what are the
right.
restrictions on those 8,000 miles? What's the fine print say? You can only use it between midnight and 4
Exactly,
on
yeah.
every third
Right.
Tuesday during a lunar eclipse. I mean, and
But
if-
we're talking about it. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the goal.
But
But
you're
if you
obviously
got a-
not afraid of bad publicity.
If you got a
they're
really
making
bad
profits.
haircut from somebody, I mean a really, really bad haircut, and they said, okay, I'll give you half off the next one. Are you seriously really going to go back?
Yeah.
No, you're going to do this and forget about
Right.
it.
Yeah, but they're still going to be making money off of it, like you
Oh, so
say.
they're
It's
making
just
a
enough
profit.
for almost a
Yeah.
one-way ticket. If you want round trip, I mean,
Yeah.
you're still going to be paying extra
All the
money,
low-cost
baggage
airlines,
fees.
they're all making
Absolutely.
profit. So they're still going to make a profit, even though I will never fly them again.
All right, let's talk about something a little sweeter. Is at the end of the cupcake. Earlier this week, Crumb's Bake Shop announced it was closing all of its stores because the chain was running out of money. Now, financiers have stepped forward saying that they are going to help the well-known cupcake company stay operational. So the question is, are cupcakes simply a baking fad, and will this fade away?
Absolutely.
So you do
Yes.
think it's a fad?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Did you think that from the beginning, or are you thinking that?
I thought it from the beginning. I mean, yeah, it's too niche, you know. That's why, obviously, I think that, you know, they started to, they had to shutter, you know, so many stores, close their doors.
Well, as a former fat guy, you know, I went for the low-end cupcakes, and I can remember when donuts were really popular and Krispy Kreme were open up all over the place. But you can't be a one-trick pony. I mean, even Starbucks, they diversified from coffee, and now they're talking about going into alcohol. You cannot be a one-trick pony, and so I do. And I mean, what does it take to open up a cupcake shop? You know, building an oven. It's real simple, low cost of entry, so it's no surprise. that
Are you
they're going down.
surprised that some folks are stepping in? I think it sounded like some of the owners of Dippin' Dots, or maybe some of the backers
Yeah,
of Dippin' Dots.
and I'd like to say, as a current fat kid, where were these financiers when Twinkies went under?
Right.
You know, I mean, seriously,
popped up
I
later.
had to go a year and a half without my sponge cake filled with creamy goodness.
Now they have them covered in chocolate, though. They made their comeback.
don't they though? And those are a whole lot easier to eat in a car than a cupcake. I mean, I think the cupcake industry has learned that if people want a 5,000 calorie boost and want to pay $8 for it, they're going to go to Starbucks, not a cupcake
Yeah,
shop.
all right, makes a lot lot of sense. So
Nothing I say makes sense. Stop
no,
that now.
well, I'm giving you a compliment. It's Friday. I'm being kind.
Take it though.
Well, it appears that Applebee's may be going after a new way to get customers by telling customers no cell phones when they come to eat on Tuesdays. The company submitted a trademark application for No Tech Tuesday. Do you think the idea is sound, or again, are we talking about another
They're
gimmick
completely
here?
out of their mind here. They're about 5 years too late with this, because I don't know about you, but the last couple times I've been in a restaurant, I haven't heard a phone go off. That's because people just text and they use their tablets.
Sure.
Matter of fact, Applebee's is the one that has the little doodad.
installing
at each-
tablets.
Yeah, they've got those little tablets at each one. Are they going to take those out? You know, where they have the games on it and you can swipe to pay the.
So you think people are actually just not going to do it?
I don't think it's going to get them anything. If anything, it's to be like, really, I can't use my cell phone at Applebee's, then let's see what TGI Fridays is up to. If they wanted to be smart, they'd put in about 5 USB chargers in each and every booth. To me, that would be smart.
So you can charge your device.
Exactly.
So is it a stretch to think that people would go, oh, that sounds nice, let me go have
I love it.
Yeah,
As somebody who is like hinged to my phone at all times, I love it.
yeah, but you wait till
I
it
was
takes you
actually-
45 minutes to get your dinner and you got nothing to do.
Well, I gotta say, I don't know the last time I've been to
yeah,
Applebee's.
it's like,
Right,
yeah, if you're
that's true.
gonna take phones out, then get my dinner to me in 15 minutes, so I'm not sitting there
Fair.
going.
Fair.
Well, there's actually a restaurant I had read right near Jerusalem, so obviously out of
Yeah.
the country, that is giving a
Incentivizes, right?
a 50% discount for not using
Yeah.
your devices like that. I think it's a bigger question. What does that say about our society that we just can't put them down?
That's true. I think that's true. But I mean, for me, if I'm walking up to the door of an Applebee's and I've got my device, are you going to send the business away? Absolutely not. So it's good PR, but there's no way
do you
you're going to
enforce
send
it?
them. Right. How do you enforce that? But I mean, for a societal standpoint, yeah, we'd rather be on Facebook because the service might be a little slow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have to say, I agree with you, Kate.
I like it.
do
I'll
think
take
it
it.
sounds like a nice idea.
Don,
like
are you paying
taking
attention?
an hour.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, he's texting.
We don't mean to interrupt you, Don.
My apologies.
Are you going to take a selfie while you're here?
He's actually going to leave here and head to Applebee's.
That's right. That's right.
Guys.
Yeah, like they're going to serve me now.
We
Making his
appreciate you being
reservation.
with us today.
Yeah,
have a
thanks
great
so much.
weekend.
You too.
All right. right, well, next on Live in the D, before you head to the golf course this weekend, Dr. Frank